name is Tatiana from Girl Scout Troop 1276, and for my silver award, I decided to make dog toys for an animal rescue organization called Cause for Paws. Back in May, my family and I adopted a rescue, and that's when I came up with the idea that there are so many dogs that get abandoned or mistreated and are very anxious when they are rescued. I thought it would be a great idea to calm these dogs down and ease their anxiety. So today I'm going to show you how to make dog toys so that we can spread the awareness and concept help for rescue dogs. This is what you'll need: 2 large t-shirts, sharp scissors, and duct tape. What you're first going to do is you're going to take your 2 t-shirts and you're going to cut the sleeves off of one of your t-shirts. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put those 2 sleeves aside and you're going to take your shirt and you're going to cut a line where the collar is. Next, you're going to take your t-shirt and you're going to make sure it's even on both sides. Then you're going to take your hand and you're going to make sure each strip is a hand width in length. And you're going to cut as many strips as you can until you run out of space. You're going to make sure your lines are even and straight. So you're going to repeat the process with what you did with the first t-shirt with the second t-shirt. Make sure you keep both sleeves and put them off to the side. So now you're going to take the sleeves that you set off to the side and you're going to cut out strips. So what you're first going to do is you're going to cut a nice straight line across right here on the strip. Don't forget to cut these in half so that way you have 2 strips. It should look like this. And set those off in a nice neat pile because you're going to need them later. Okay, so now you're going to take 1 strip from one pile and then 2 strips from the other. You can mix up the colors if you would like, but you don't have to. So now you're going to take your duct tape and you're going to cut about this much so that way you can use it to hold down while you braid. So you're first going to take one of your strips, then you're going to take the other color strip and you're going to put it in, make sure all the strips are even so that way you have a nice long strip. So first you're going to take one from the pile you have, the small strip, and you're going to lay it out flat and stretch it out if you have to. Now you're going to take those 3 strips and you're going to put it just like this. Now you're going to double knot it. So first you're going to go like this, 1 knot in the front, and you're going to take your strip and do another knot in the back. And then you're going to do another knot in the front. Make sure your knots are tight enough so that way they won't fall out. Now you're going to take all the excess strip you have left and you're going to just cut it. Now you're going to take your duct tape and you're going to tape it flat so that way it won't get loose and come off while you're braiding and mess it up. Now you're going to take your strips and separate them like this. So first you're going to take your right strip and put it over the middle, and then you're going to take your left strip and put it in the center. You're just going to repeat this process until you have a nice long braid. Now that you have reached the bottom of your braid, you're going to take off the duct tape and you're going to need another strip. You're going to take your strip and stretch it so that you have a nice long strip. You're going to set it down and you're going to repeat the process the same way you did to the top. You're going to make sure you have a nice tight knot at the bottom. Remember to tie it on to the back and to the front. And make sure you cut any loose threads. So now you're going to repeat the process and do one more strip. Okay, so now you're going to take your two braids and you're going to let them out like this. Make sure your knot is tight enough so that way it won't come loose. Your finished product should look like this. As you can see, my dog loves these toys.